Hi everyone, good morning. Let me know where you're joining from and how is your day going so far? How is the weather in your heart? Hmm. All hear me? Hmm. Hi Sophia from Dublin, lovely. Hi Raven. Hmm. Oh, lovely, you can hear. Perfect. Hmm. Who is here for the first time? Has anyone been into the Akashic Records before? Or is this your new topic that you're being drawn to? Let me know so I can go with little basics and then go into meditation. Mm. Mm. It's your first time, no idea what to expect. Love that. Open mind, open body, great. I'll give you a little glimpse to what to expect or where we lead into. So that might give you an idea. Yeah. All right. My name is Srimanju. I'm joining here from Seattle. Mm, I've been an Akashic Records channeler for past 15 years. Did Reiki meditations, and written a book called Connect Your Inner Guide by Hay House, published by, and do teach Reiki and Akashic Records. So this is who I am, and I'm a coach, facilitator of psychedelics, and yeah, this is my path. And so, what the topic that I'm being brought here is about Akashic Records, the transmissions that we receive in. So, Akashic Records are a portal, book of life, as we call it, or records library, whichever we refer to. Like, it's all internal, it's information that we have stored, locked it, kept it secure, safe, because all these contracts that we made were in energetic realms. And we said, okay, I want to be here on earth and experience this. But if in case I feel like it's too much, I can access these informations and remember why I took these challenges and come back to it and relive the moment with much ease as well. So, Book of Life, your records, has all the information from all the souls' existences that you ever had it, even your galactic existences to this lifetime existences. So, this is where this energy is you're tuning into because it's your own one. You got the gift to connect with it anytime with having a right reason, integrity, and understanding, reliving those parts of it. Yeah, reliving as in like not your traumas or anything, but like remembering your strengths. That's the most important thing. Trusting ourselves, that's another most important thing, or why we chose a particular family that we are in, either the married into, like, or even like a um the one that we chose to be born with, like, so those are the ones that we are coming back and connecting with and understanding it. When we understand something, it's all about, like, from whole jest of energy and knowingness. Oh, I can do it. That's the reason I chose this. Like, if you have been to college or high school, even, like, let's say, like, there are particular subjects you chose and like you were passionate about those or you had to do it, but as you're getting through, you might have felt, oh, this is challenging. Why the hell did I do this to myself? Like, when you understand, like, what was your bigger mission, like, mechanical engineer, it could be like, oh, this is why I want to do it. Fantastic. Like, that gets through easily, like, oh, right, recalibrating, resetting ourselves. And that also helps us in releasing, like, the traumas. It could be the physical health issues. It could be different perspective ideas to come through, like, say if someone is suffering with some chronic illnesses, like when you understand why you're going through, I've noticed, like, all these years, like, so many clients have come back and said, like, my health issues are no more majorly affecting my lifestyle or something, and I got to go with the clues of how to have a better life. Or you find a good doctor or like a homeopath, like, the remedies or the emotions have been released, so you feel much lighter. So the answers are within us. Like, that's a popular saying that we say, or we heard growing up, is like, with every problem there is a solution. The perspective difference is what we need to connect with. So here in the this dynamics of Akashic Records, it gives you that different perspective with that altered consciousness of kind of a meditation that we get into. As we train more into it, if you have been, like, with me all these years, every Thursday I do this. You might have noticed that you're getting deeper, like, and as I train as well. So eventually we get there. Sometimes it's the doubts and the fears hold us back. Like, what if I know this information? Like, or am I good enough? Like, we judge ourselves a lot more than we accept ourselves. So that's where this changes, and this shift is needed for it. Yeah. So with that is where we'll be going into the meditation today. Let me know, guys, like, in the comments feel like, what are you feeling into? Like, let me go into your intentions. What drove you to this topic? Like, why really you are being here? What is that one drive force you're having? This is the first one that I'm doing here on Insight Timer this year, on this topic. So let's go full on and see what we are going to be unraveling. Like, uh, introduce yourself, set your intentions, let me know your intentions in the comment field. So we are doing this in together. Yeah, I'm going to take you guys into your own records as into a group. So I won't be in your individual records, as we are not doing one-to-one thing, but in a group collective energies as well. I can pick up a few things, and I will be sharing at the end. What did I see? What did I feel? What did I receive? And I'm sure, like, there will be a reason why I'm being shown and who it will be related to as well. Yeah. So a fun one. And think about your inner child is going on a playful journey, and it's a fun part rather than being very hard on ourselves that I need to find this particular way. I need to figure out when will I win a lotto $1 million or something, like, but rather than, like, how can I really be present right now? Simple as that. Like, where is my curiosity leading in my path? So these will be the most important parts that we are recovering. And that is where your soul has gone through many fragments. We are retrieving that information right now. Let me know if that makes sense. Are you good with that? And what your intentions are. Hey, Danny Marie, good morning. Hi, BD, aloha. Anyone want to share their intentions? Intentions could be like, is there a pattern that I'm going through right now? Mm, I'm having this troubled relation with my partner. Why am I going through? Why is this repeated cycle of the same conversations we are having? Nothing else is helping us. That could be one. Or why my business or my work is not progressing. Why do I feel stuck in this situation? Why do I have a turbulence with my child? Um, so anything like that, or why am I not getting the house that I want to? Feel like, so these could be like very personal, very much that are affecting your life right now, and you want to see a different perspective to it. Yeah. Because these are your own informations you're hearing in your own mind back. So this is where it'll be getting interesting as hmm, can I trust that information or not? Is this worth it or not? Like, so I would recommend, like, have your journal, your book, pen and journal handy to keep taking notes of whatever you see. It could be a feather you might see, or you might see spades of grass. It could be like, maybe it doesn't make sense right now for you. But when you look back into that information in 2 days, in 2 weeks' time, you definitely will make sure, like, your soul understands and know what it is. Like, you're taking only like a dictator notes right now, and that's the information coming through. So I hope that makes sense. I have an intention to simplify in all areas of my life. I feel being called to this pathway. I love that. First, I'm very respectful of the Akashic Records and extremely intimidated and afraid that I'll do something wrong accessing or in honoring what I discover. So today I'm trying. Oh, great. Thank you so much, Fun, for allowing gifting this to yourself. What I can say is because these are sacred information, some generally abuse of this information comes in. Say, for example, from time to time, I might get a client saying, like, I want to find out what my husband's records are. Is he seeing someone else? That's not right ethics. Why would we want to go into his records without his permission? It's like someone coming into your home without your permission, right? That is not ethics. That's definitely I don't encourage, and I don't do such kind of a readings. Would not advise because I've seen them when I'm training students. Some can't access the records, and when we look into why they can't access the records, in the previous lifetime they have abused the use of it. But when it is for your highest and greatest benefit, this is your stored information. Why can't we access it if this is your gifts that you want to discover, if you want to have a better attitude to your life, feel good, what else can you do with your life if you have those beautiful questions, it's never the wrong thing. It's about I am enhancing myself, that is where this information always is being respected and received very well. So I do constantly hear people coming in for sessions and say, I'm actually fearful, and there is other part of it is like, because this has such a truth to it, we are afraid. What if the records also tell that we are the worst people? Just like the humans have told to us, like parents, teachers, and everyone, oh, you didn't get your A's, so you are a bad student. You can never learn, you can never prosper. So these words we have heard and grew up with, and there is that expectation about unknowingly that also holds us back into the other way of as well is like, what if in the records they show I have hurt someone and that's my karma as well, and that's where another fear holds us into. But when you get into the energy of that, there is such a deep acceptance of our soul. Unconditional love is what I have always experienced in the records. Like there is no judgment, there is no conditioning, there is only love there. Yeah, all the guides acceptance is just so powerful. I did have growing up some traumas, which I didn't understand until later on, but being in the records, that unconditional love I received, I haven't felt it all my life until that moment of time or know what I was looking for. So that is beautifully important to connect with it. Yeah, to honor who we are and feel into the energies. And be open and brave. Love that. I feel that as well. Yeah, you can't even send Reiki without someone's permission. Yes. With that is another part is because as a Reiki master, I can't send Reiki definitely without someone's permission. But also with what's happening in Los Angeles, you can send healing to the earth, to the people there, onto their higher self. So there is a little bit a tweak you can do for the higher self. So when you are going through in a trouble situation and you think about, I wish there is someone looking after me, that energy opens up into you as you give the permission, because it's a human will. So definitely that's there. But records is completely a different story about say my daughter, she turned 18 now. I can't access her record. She's adult, she needs to make her own decisions, but I can access the information as a mother. How can I be a better mother for her? How can I hold a better space for her? How can I understand her, support her on her path? So from our perspective, how we can is kind of an open wave of how else can I do better with my life for them, in our family members. So that definitely is an open. Other thing that we always say is never open records of deceased people, or don't access this while you're intoxicated, and don't access the records within 24 hours of having an alcohol, because it's mind altering, or any drugs as well, as mind altering substances, because it we kind of oscillate into the information. So that is what it is. This is Chetana. I'm going through a pattern of anxiousness for every small thing past 5 years. It has started impacting my daily life. I'm feeling stuck and heavy in the heart. Even now, I'm so anxious just sitting here in live session. But I've been starting and not completing things. I start from fear. Hmm, that is a great ask. Like, what is your origin of your fear? And what can you do to let go? And where did it come? Like that root cause of it can be eliminated as you give yourself that permission, like, and think about like what brought you to this topic and what made you to join this life and be here as well. So your soul is recognizing there is a magnetic pull. I always believe that we are always at the right place at the right time, like, either to learn the lesson or to uncover ourselves. And that's where that showing up is so important. That is a permission slip that we are giving to our soul to experience it. Yeah. So be with open mind, open heart to receive what's for our highest good. And I can promise you guys is like, there is nothing negativity, there is nothing like judgment about the space. It's only with the love, and take it in what resonates with you, like, it's only I work with the light beings, and it's always been the light beings. There is so much of a negativity, toxicity in our daily lives that, like, I don't believe, like, we need to really bother fearful being in this space. Like, this space is just awesome. um I absolutely love showing up every single day and love using it for me, my clients, my family members. Life has got really a huge trajectory. Like, I couldn't have written my book without accessing the records and getting published by Hay House, my first publisher. I mean, like, that's a dream come true for any author, right? Like writing spiritual books and being the bestseller. So that I got it within trusting myself to what was there available in the records. Yeah. So that is where I really bring this information and energy as. Without it, I wouldn't have accessed or known my own strength for sure. What other lifetimes, some past lifetimes, sometimes could be relevant, future times could be relevant. And releasing the contracts, rewriting our contracts is relevant, like, depending on what it is. Like, if I'm going through some sufferings and enough of it, like, if I say I can call it a day, like, and that's a choice. But I also need to take an ownership of, if I call it a day, will I be learning it again or am I done with it? Like, so those are the other implications, which will be a lot deeper. But for now, we'll focus on, let's say, like, what is that you want to know in this moment of time? What is your heart dancing to share with you at this moment of time? How about that intention? Anyone else got any topics? I love these conversations. My intention resolution is to authentically align with my highest timeline. I love that. So I'm also checking on my YouTube as it's been live there. So any comments there? So this has been amazing, right? So you all good to start with it? Joining you guys with my cacao, so you might notice me taking a few sips. So all you need to do is, if you are driving right now, don't participate in the meditation. Highly recommend, because it's like a altered consciousness. You might feel lightheaded. Use my YouTube live later on to watch the replay, get into, and there are like 400, 500 meditations up on my YouTube that you can always go back and listen to some of them. Each one is a different way I take you guys into the record, so it's always fun. And have a journal if possible, or a paper or pen handy. Try to have no disturbances, so you are really catering yourself to go inwards. If you have been doing meditations, it gets easier for you to trust in and get into the spaces that will be journeying into. If you are new, um watch the words and follow that and say, I'm going there. Like, I'm seeing the tree, I'm seeing the books. Like, you push yourself to be there, like, as a new beginner for meditation or visualizer. So that will be handy as well. Sometimes you are ahead of me. You might be in your own book even before I take you there. Go for it, have fun. And we'll come back and see what comes up. Yeah. Lovely way to put what is my heart dancing to tell me. Yeah. Tuning in from Inside Timer. What is your YouTube? YouTube is my stream, my full name, Srimanju Katragadda. Or it's in the bio as well, if you want to see it later. So yeah, please do give me your permission by saying yes or the love heart, so I know you are all in and giving me your permissions. Again, I'm not accessing your individual records, so it's only about the group energy that we are going to this together, and see where you move through. Like, you're always like, you're not in a deep hypnotic state, you're in control of this meditation, like, and if any point if it feels overwhelming, step out, like, and stay with me and we'll close the records. But like, yeah, trust me, we are in good place, and I can assure you that. Okay, let me pull some music. Let me know if you can hear the music. Big breath in. Yes, I love that. Can one of you confirm if you can hear me well with the music? Lovely. Okay, cool. Take a nice deep breath. Think about, you're going on a roller coaster, you're having an adventure. Your inner child is going to have fun. And it's like any other meditation, if you want it to be, or it can be a beautiful depth of resource full of information. So let's see where we land, where we go, because I don't kind of predict. I just follow what my guides will be showing me, and it will be relevant to all of us in the group here. So with that, taking a nice deep breath, closing your eyes, breathing in, and making a big breath outside. Arriving, breathing in, and breathing out. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your feet, your hips, supported by Mother Earth or the chair or the ground that you are comfortably sitting, lying down, whichever you are being drawn to. Focusing on your breath, loosening up your jaws, inviting in more light. And as you're breathing out any discomforts, hurdles, tensions that you're holding up, breathing out. With that, another deep breath. Visualizing a beautiful light coming down from the source, from the universe, down, 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 down. And as it's coming down and connecting into your crown chakra through your higher chakras, feel the tingle sensations opening, expanding into your third eye, your throat, into your heart center. Feel that expansion and the glow in your heart center. And now visualizing, drawing your attention to the soles of your feet. Visualize thick, deep roots growing down from the soles of your feet. These beautiful roots growing down through the layers of the Mother Earth. Stones, pebbles, water, sand, soil, grass, carpet, whatever you are, wherever you are. Imagine those roots growing down, penetrating through these hard rocks and structures. Down, 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 down to the core of the Mother Earth. And there you notice the Mother Earth, the core is being held by a beautiful crystal, and these roots are gently wrapping around this crystal and becoming the golden roots with this light illuminating, clearing up. Up, up, up. With your breath, you're pulling it up through your feet, gently merging back. Feel the tingle sensations, energy coming up through your ankles, your legs, your knees, lower legs, hips, root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, and right into your heart center, merging this golden light energy frequency and creating an infinite sign to protect, shield your heart center, your auric field in this beautiful glow of bubble of light. As we are journeying into your Akashic records, giving yourself the permission to receive information for your highest goal, being curious, inviting in your inner child to be present in the space, wanting to feel, be there in your records, see what it is to experience being in the records with information, with symbols, signs, or just plainly being accepted to be invited to be here without giving yourself the permission. And notice you're being surrounded by your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is here to support you, take you onto this journey to help you understand, release, connect to your own soul contracts, to your own soul information, to whatever you are ready to hear, connect today, right at this moment of time. And you may notice that you might have been here before. It might be a new place or a old visiting place. And notice your guardian angel is taking you onto this beautiful lift, which is white in color, with purity. The energy is vibrant, feeling to the acceptance. This energy is taking you into your higher dimensions, into your Akashic realms. As going up, 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 feeling lighter and lighter and lighter. And receiving the healing onto your cells, your physical health, clearing up your mind, connecting to your soul. And as the lift doors open, you notice you are right in front of these beautiful golden doors. You may have noticed these doors in pictures or your dreams. It's radiating and glowing as your heart is calling to go right there. And as you get closer to these golden doors, you notice your full name written on it, your birth name. You become happier. Happier, joyful as been reading your name, as someone is recognizing you. And as you get closer to the door, you're being given a golden key to open the doors. With an excitement, with a curiosity, you're opening the doors, knowing that whatever is behind is just right for you. As you open the doors with that curiosity, you are being invited into that space by your masters, teachers, ascended masters, ancestors, loved ones, elemental beings, angels, guides, archangels, unicorns, spirit animals, spirit birds, crystalline energies. feeling a little overwhelmed with all that love receiving and noticing some of them to be very familiar in your energy field. Some are new and accepting this love and the welcome. It's like you're noticing that confetti all around you, celebrating. Finally, you are here to your home. And with that, they are taking around the space. You may notice there might be different rooms or a upper floor or just this one floor. You're walking around noticing what are the things that are catching your attention. Are there the books, the scrolls, the crystals, your childhood memories, some things that you recognize, some things are totally new to you. Amazed by the way it's all been organized by the soul lifetimes to the years to the topics. It's a vast library of your soul. As you walk, you notice the pathways are just growing, moving. Arrived into this beautiful space. And with your intentions now, you're sitting down on this beautiful amethyst chair with your intentions. The librarian, your guides, are over to bring you the scrolls or the books that will restore the information that you're seeking for, that you're ready to experience. Your inner child is elevated, happier to be belonged, to be connected. Sinking into this chair, excited, as to being curious. How is the words? How is the books going to be like? It's going to be pictures? Are they going to be words? Is there audio? Is there a visual? Like being curious how they're going to share that information. That's very apt for you at this moment of time. As this book is being handed over to you, you receive it with love, feel it with love, feel the texture, the smell of the scroll or the book that's been handed over to you, and hug it to your heart and feel the unity, the consciousness about like receiving the information for your higher self. That you just know this information will help you to move through, reminding you of your own power, your strengths. Just knowing that the words need not fill in, the feelings, the clear senses are active to receive the dynamics of this information, that your cells are jumping in. Once again, with your intentions, open these books, the scrolls, and notice the information as it's been absorbed into your heart. Your soul is receiving the information. You don't need the words, you don't need the pictures. You just know you are knowing the information from your third eye. You're perceiving it. That's right for you in this moment of time. And you can have these conversations with your records to show you more, to go deeper, to state, I don't understand this language. Give me a language that I do resonate right now. You have the permission, you have the liberty to converse in the records. Breathe and notice the information sinking in. And notice the conversations you're having with this information that you're receiving. Ask further questions. Let the information be revealed to you. Breathing in, noticing the colors and the textures, the fragrances, your clairs, opening, expanding, making you be aware. And ask your guides, what else you're here to hear the information? What else are you ready to serve? Breathing in, scrolling through different pages, noticing these beautiful words dancing, and taking you down to the memory lanes or to the future times of how you see them implemented, the people that are coming into your realms, the messages, the feeling into your heart. Now taking another deep breath, feeling into this beautiful information, absorbing into your conscious memory, knowing that the life is beautiful. You got the solutions or understanding to where to move forward, to how to live a complete, authentic life, being present, knowing your gifts, your strengths, healing at your cellular level, closing the book of the scroll, handing over to your guides. With this information and the elevation in the energy, walking around this pathways of prayer, the rooms feeling different, lighted up, knowing there is so much more to learn about yourself, the things to discover about your own soul. The curiosity is rising even further up. And take a note of those details of who is wrapping you in this love, who is holding the space for you. Is there anyone who wants to come forward and give you a message this moment of time? Breathing in. And you may notice your own mind might be speaking to you, but receive this information. And with that, saying your byes to your guides, knowing that you are going to be back here, knowing that you're going to integrate this information into your lives to better see a good side of you, strength of you, in knowing your intentions, your how you can be a better service to the world, to the community that you're serving in, coming back with your strengths. And notice your guides are giving you a totem or a crystal to hold on into this memory lane. Receive it with your left hand. And thanking all of them for this supportive space, recognizing once again and saying byes, closing this beautiful golden dome, along with your guardian angel walking back, feeling lighter, fulfilled, achieved, content in your heart space, carrying that glow with you. And as you get into the lift, more connected to your body, more grounded, excited, and gently coming down, 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 down. And back into your room, back into the space, back into your body, where you are right now in this moment of time. Feeling the chair beneath you, feeling the air around you, feeling the feet on the ground, and gently placing your palms on your heart center with all this beautiful love that you have driven into you, expanded into your heart center, sending anything overflowing to this beautiful place in California for the rain, for the winds to slow down, for the rains to come in, sending your love to the people that have been distraught and affected, to the animals, to the Mother Earth, and asking fire to calm down, to slow down, to ease off. Feeling into that energy, sending love, and bringing back your own energy back into your body. The records are being closed now for your highest good. The records are being closed now. The records are being closed now. Your energy stays with you. My energy stays with me. Feel into your golden bubble of light. And gently coming back with warming up your palms, placing it over your eyes. And slowly opening your eyes, readjusting to the light within the room. And having some water to integrate back. Feel more grounded, more connected into your body. Welcome back, everyone. Slowly adjusting, wiggling your toes, your fingers, stretching, making that big sigh and deep breaths. Welcome back, everyone. If you got a journal, please do make a note of whatever your experience is. Yes and no. No experience, yes experience, a word, a feeling, color, it could be what you felt in your body, it could be. So anything that you have brought in back, make a note of it, but you forget it. And as we are speaking, if you want, you can even put it in the comments, like, as we are sharing, a lot of other people do remember to share as well. Oh, I felt it, I forgot about it. It's so powerful in the group. Let me know when you're back by in the comments or the love hearts. I hope I didn't lose you there. Especially for the first timers, I love to hear. How was it? How was your experience? How is the fear transmuted? How did you feel? I'm being drawn to pull a card today. It's from the secret language of light. So let's see what for the group. The card will come up. In the meantime, keep sharing. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone says like, hey, I didn't see anything. I didn't feel anything. That's completely okay too. Or there is no book. I could not read the book. I could not understand the book. That's completely okay too. and be very gracious, because this portal has been opened. So you might be dreaming, or you might be channeling in later as well in your another meditation practice, it could be, or a click of thought might come as you are maybe doing your laundry, washing your dishes. It could be like, so things can happen. Connection to the color blue, Jennifer. Oh, lovely. I was fully entered. I immersed, but could not read my book or scroll. Great. You got the entry. What did you feel? Did you feel love? Did you feel acceptance? Did you feel this profound light? What was it like? Or maybe nothing. Did you even see animals, spirit animals, anything? Crystals, it could be. Do you remember what your guides gave you as a totem? It felt like I've been there before. So familiar. Yes, absolutely. That's such a not a surprise, but also a surprise. Like many of us know we have been there. I mean, this chair was so warm. Yeah. So I used to always take this reference of the chair, sitting in the crystal chair for many, many years. And in my recent trip to Sedona, in this particular crystal shop, there was actually crystal chair, quartz crystal chair. And oh my God, I was so jumping with joy. And I sat there. It was kind of a heavy, rocky day that day. I sat on the chair. Everything changed within like 2, 3 minutes. I sat there. And I always go back now, like in my visuals to that place. So if you ever get a chance to sit on the chair, please do. Yeah, I love to invest on such a crystal chair. Feel light and care for crystalline triggers. I could not read the book, but I could see its light. Lovely. Right after returning, could not read, felt the warmth and love. So later, father-in-law's last look, he was angry. I saw love and acceptance awaits in the future. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Interesting. Was he angry, or were you projecting that part? Because generally in Akashic Records, those emotions I have never come across. It's always our mirror reflection. Like, sometimes in some situations we take it for granted of some emotions coming in. We perceive from that point. So love and acceptance. So, yeah. Isn't it cool? Isn't it amazing, this place? It's not too fearful as we generally think about it. How many of you want to do it again? How many want you to come back to the Akashic Records again? There is always that like fuse of like on a rough day, heavy day, or I feel like, oh my God, physically I'm not having strength. I still show up in the records, not for the information only, but that kind of a glance you get in the records is awesome. And that particular meditation to be in the records itself is such a game changer. Since then, I have started enjoying meditations even more deeply. Love that again. Love, belonging, safe, comforting space. Before you mentioned it, love that. Chilling. Light colors couldn't read book, but feelings, yes. So the couldn't read the books is majorly standing out here. So let me give you a little hint about it. Like, don't let that govern you not to go into the records again. So think about like this book, the scroll is given to you. Like you have the Sanskrit book or a Chinese book or German book, like, so you have this information. You don't understand it right away. So what we do is like, oh, I don't understand this. I don't see anything here, because we are trained with English, let's say, or your native language, and none of them are mapping up. Oh my God, this is like a panic and we shut it down. But slowly, if you think about, like, sometimes I do use like a binoculars or like this magnifying glass and try to read the information, and oh, it's encrypted. Let's retrieve the information. Or if you have the kids, like, or you remember from your childhood, like, these diaries where you write, with a particular pen, you don't see it, but then when you put the UV light, you can read the information. So they trick us with that as well, seeing how we are really into wanting the information. So it's fun to play around with that. Yeah. And eventually as well, like, maybe seeing is not our primary strength. It could be by hearing, feeling into it, like a lot of your feeling into it. So bet on your feelings of it, like, oh, what am I feeling? Ask more questions. Do I resonate with this feeling? Like, do I want more information through this feeling? So bet on it, play on it more as well in your normal meditations too, and you will notice that, oh, this is the growth I'm having. Because we have clear senses, we need to open them, we need to work on them. That's a gift that we all carry. Flashes of images sometimes. So yes, that's amazing. And sometimes you can slow them down. You can ask them, hey guys, you're way faster. Be slow. Like, especially when I'm channeling in, I'm reading for someone. I'm way faster. Glad I do record it for the clients. I have no control on that. Like, I can repeat it, few of things, but there is no control on the wave it comes in. Like, it's such a beautiful, it's like you're not thinking in your head, you're just saying things out and done with it. Yeah. Mm. Overwhelming gratitude for my records being kept so safe and lovely. We are nice. I love that. Glad you guys felt that good there. I love it. I love it. Mm. All right, let's see what the card is. So if anyone is being drawn to you making a donation, I deeply gratefully accept it. And there's a link on the donations, as that helps me to show up more. And it's a beautiful way to do an energy exchange, which I believe in. And also you can listen to the meditations up on Insight Timer and leave a review or a comment. That also helps us being here on Insight Timer, doing this like for free, doing more often as well. Yeah, so I'm deeply grateful for that. If you're very new, as some of you are, if you're enjoying this, give a follow so you get the notifications. I just added 2 more events for next week on Monday for the full moon healing transmissions and Akashic downloads, and Reiki healing will be part of it, remote healing. And then on Thursday, as usual, the Akashic Record session. So if you enjoyed it, do click if you see those events. And I'd love to have you guys back here. And if you're interested in doing any workshops or doing one-to-one sessions, the bio, my website is srimanju.com. So you can check it out. So let's see what the card is coming up for us. Some transformation. Amazing. 19. So transformation, the earth is going through the transformation, which is a theme for this year, right? Like, we'll be showing up, like my guides have been telling that we'll be showing up more to do service oriented. So a lot of us will be drawn into learning spirituality skill sets. So we are having these shields, protections, and ways to help ourselves here, rather than feeling like I don't know what to do. Let me give you a glimpse about what this card is about. You're experiencing an ending, you're feeling a loss as a whole or a void in your life. This empty feeling is a space for something new and better. A new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth. Justifying, analyzing, and rationalizing will separate you further from your soul's wisdom. From this state, you will blame yourself, another, or an event for feeling angry and sad. Focusing on the suffering will only cement the ideology or a belief that created it. In other words, you become what you fight against. Now, imagine what you can create by focusing on all the beautiful aspects of your life and what you're good at. Focus on where your life is filled with things that make you smile. Change starts with you, and all your desires begin with a dream. Where will you place your focus tomorrow morning? That's a great question to ask, right? Where will you focus tomorrow morning? Yeah. So that is the most important thing, like, checking in with your energies and how you want to wake up to. And that is very much like what my guides were sharing in the meditation, like, um, connecting to the parts of the life to bring in more playful and jumping in with acceptance. And also, what are you ready to serve? That's a question to ask, like, guides were talking about in the meditation. So, which was very interesting. It's like not a surprise at this stage, like, it's the same things from the deck and what we go through. But like, it's never two states of information. It's always the one that we hear it constantly. So, check in with yourself. What brings you joy? What makes you wake up happy tomorrow morning? So, means like you are doing something substantially big changes today itself. Yeah. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water and you're resting, you're journaling, and the drop of information might happen like, rest of the day as well. And other meditations might be much more impactful, powerful for you guys. And also watch your dreams, because you opened up some portals of like doors, and the dream reality is such a beautiful place to play with. Thank you for those love hearts. I love those little pop-up balloons moving through. So how are you all feeling? Good? You're nearly over time. How is your feeling? How is your heart saying? Feeling content? Ready for the day? Or ready for the bed? Tired but calm? Yes, there's a process that happened through. Tired is a good thing. It's a good recognize. So you notice the energy has shifted, right? It's like wanting you to rest more, because even though information hasn't been shown, cells have recognized a lot. So we'll see you guys on Monday or Thursday. Until then, take care. Lots of love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care and rest well. Journal. Do something that's exciting and smile more. This is a year to serve and to show up in our complete authenticity. So play by that field. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to do this with you all here. And yeah, let's do the closure. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the world be in peace and shine its light. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take care.